Hey guys! I know it's a black line on both sides, but I don't know. My phone, I did a video before this, and that video, or the musty room video, it was upside down. One of my videos was messed up, but I'm just going to do it like this until I get a new phone. So I don't know if turning it sideways is making it better or worse, or is it upside down? I don't know. Okay, I'm in my new room now. It smells great. Um, Guess I can give a quick tour because this is their exact same room, just different configuration, but everything's pretty much the same. And look at this. I'm scared to eat it. Look at that. What the earth? What in the kind of fruit it is stuck together? Look at that. I don't know if I want to eat that. I don't know. It is a cherry that's stuck together. Okay. This is my room. Same little configuration. Yeah, I had to put stuff on the seat to sit on it. I'm gonna tell them what's been going on in the seat. Pretty much the same. The bathroom is pretty much the same. I guess I can just move my camera a little slower so you can see my room. Just an old hotel room. Yeah, my bed, which is already messed up. I love the headboard though. This is nice. I like that. So now I'm just awaiting my trainer. So I'll be awaiting my trainer. But he just told me that they put me in the wrong hotel, motel, whatever. I don't know, Holiday Inn. I don't know what you call these places is. So and he said I'm too far away from him, so that they're gonna probably move me to another hotel, so I can be closer to him, so he can pick me up in the morning because I'll be going out to work every morning, which is okay with me because I get to come back to my room and I don't have to lug around this luggage, and I have plenty of food to eat. Almost got like at least 2 months. Well, no, I don't have 2 months. I mean 2 weeks of food to just eat. And now that I'm in the room, I have a whole chicken, and I'm not gonna eat a whole chicken in a couple of days. So hopefully it'll last me this week. Um, so I'm gonna get ready to study my hazmat. I need to get my hazmat endorsement. I don't know how long you have before you have to take the test. I already have all my paperwork and documentation from my fingerprinting and all that to take the hazmat. I just need to study for it. I have not studied for it. I have studied for my tanker, so I think I'm pretty much ready to go take the tanker test. It's I mean, it's not much, so hopefully I can pass that one. Um, there's not much to know baffled tank compared to this tank and that tank, knowing what kind of tank it is and the way you have to drive and how you have to stop and how you have to take off and just different little things like that. Because the fluid, if you take off if you hit the brakes too fast, the fluid in the back push your truck into traffic and you could kill yourself and somebody else. So it's a real serious thing, getting this tanker endorsement or driving tanks and not knowing how to drive a tanker truck. So all of it's important. Everything about truck driving, because you have a tons of weight barreling down the street. It can do a whole lot of damage. But if they have drivers out there that have done 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 6, I'm going to jump up to 6 million miles without an accident, you too can go without an accident. So if everybody thought like those drivers and everybody drove like those drivers, the place would be so much better. I mean, none of us are perfect. None of us, there's none of us are perfect. And never assume that the other driver is going to do the right thing. Always assume the other driver is going to do the wrong thing. I've had someone try to go around me because he assumed that I had stopped, but I was still moving. So he goes around a moving vehicle. So when you do that, you don't like hit and be pushed out. You actually drive over the top of the vehicle because you're driving over a moving vehicle. So it's just weird, It happened to me. So but you have to drive for everyone. You cannot just assume what someone is doing the right thing. Always assume that they're doing the wrong thing. Always assume that they're going to jump out in front of you. Always assume that they're going to cut you off. Always assume that. Not live in fear when you're driving, but just be very careful. And if you can, they have it online. Learn a Smith system. Learn about looking ahead. A lot of drivers drive looking at other drivers' bumpers or riding their bumper. I hate people who ride my bumper. Ooh, that's my pet peeve. I want to put a big neon sign on the back of my car that says, "Get off my bumper." I just, ugh. I don't understand people who do that. Why are you riding on people's bumper? If somebody hits you, that means you're going to hit me and we're all going to hit each other, which makes absolutely no sense. People are so worried about someone jumping in line in front of them. This is kindergarten mentality. They're so afraid that if someone jumps in front of me, I'm going to be second. I have to be first. I have to be in line where I'm supposed to be at. And so when they're driving, they have that kindergarten mentality. Like, I was next, Juju. I was next. You jumped in front of me. So they don't want to leave any space in between you and in the car in front of you. They don't want to leave any space between them and the car in front of them because they don't want somebody to break line. I think that's what's going on. But if everybody thought the right way and left that at least one car space between each other while they're driving, you're still going to get there at the same time. But if you hit that bumper, you got to pull over, accident report. People just don't think like that. I wish every driver had to take defensive driving or just the Smith system, which is really the same thing. Especially every new driver, every student driver was a requirement for them to take that, not just CDL drivers. Because if we're the only ones out there trying to be safe and everybody else is reckless, it really do us any good. So I believe that the states should take up making people learn the Smith system and making sure that they drive it. And I think they should get a Smith system, get an SS on their driver's license. A SS endorsement means that they had this class. So they shouldn't be running into people bumpers. And this should be a mandatory class. So the first time you're pulled over and we look at your driver's license and you don't have an SS on yours, you'll be required to take that class. Once you take that class and then you're still doing the stupid things that they taught you not to do, then you will get a ticket. That's the way it should be. And things would be done right. But they just want money, so they ain't trying to do stuff right to save no lives. I wish they would, though. Talk to you later. This is Angie, and I'm doing it. Talk later. Bye-bye. You can do it, too.